They're from Julian.
Oh! Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they're exquisite. Have you ever?
Oh, Ethan, your father, he just gave me the most exquisite, incredible strand of pearls.
Oh, I would know these anywhere. These belong to Ethan's grandmother.
Oh.
What a thoughtful gift.
Here, let's open this one.
Oh, my goodness, look at this antique brooch.
Ethan, it's all made of diamonds. It's all diamonds. You should see it.
A diamond brooch?
That must be my grandmother's. I don't believe Julian.
This is just gonna make it harder for Gwen when I tell her that the wedding's off.
Ethan, are you there?
Yes. Well, I'm glad that you like the gifts.
Well, they're exquisite. I love them. I will be the envy of every woman we know.
Oh, and just a little postscript from your future mother-in-law, Ethan. I apologize for thinking the wedding wasn't going to happen. You and your father have more than convinced me that I was wrong. I can't wait for our two families to become one.
I better go, darling. I love you.
I love you too, Gwen. I'll see you in the morning, first thing.
Can't wait. Night, darling. I love you.
How the hell am I gonna tell Gwen that there's not gonna be a wedding?
I'll tell you his name in a second. First, I want to tell you what he's like.
Well, hold on. Let me guess. He's got eyes like DiCaprio, a smile like Clooney, and a build like...
This is serious.
All right.
Now, he is absolutely gorgeous, but that's not why I love him. He's attentive and sweet, and I have never met anyone more caring and sensitive.
Okay. Sounds okay so far.
Okay. He's perfect, Louise. He's the man of my dreams, and I just found out that he feels the same way about me as I feel about him.
Okay, so is he from around here?
He was born in Harmony.
Well, then I must know him. Did you grow up with him? Did you go to school with him?
No, not exactly. He's not from this neighborhood.
Oh. Well, you know, that could work in his favor. Most of the chumps around here, they can't even afford to pay attention. But tell me, he's got a job, right? I mean, at least part-time.
Well, that's not a problem for him because his family has money.
Oh. Well, that might not be such a big strike against him, you know, as long as he's not one of those rich kids who never learned the value of hard work.
Just because a person is born with money doesn't mean they're not decent people who share the same values.
All right, hold on. Just excuse me a second, okay? Now, I think that I've been around a little bit longer than you, okay? And the rich people that I've come in contact with are very different from you and me. Take the Cranes. I still wish someone would take them on a long walk off a short pier. Alistair, Julian, your childhood crush, Ethan.
That's not fair, Louise. You don't even know Ethan Crane.
And you do? Now, I just hope that this guy you're falling for isn't anything like that slime ball.
How can you judge someone by their last name? I mean, people from opposite side of the tracks, they meet, they fall in love, even marry every day.
Yeah, but that's on daytime TV, and it never ends up well. And why are you suddenly defending the Cranes? Why are you sticking up for the Cranes? And how did we get on them anyway? I thought you wanted to tell me about this guy that you were involved with.
I do, Louise. You're making this really hard.
Was that Luis?
Ay, Dios mío. I hope Teresa hasn't told Luis that Ethan loves her.
Promise me you won't get mad.
Why would I? What's going on here?
Hey, guys. What's up?
Hey. Nothing. Teresa and I are just having a little brother-sister one-on-one.
It sounded like you were arguing.
Why don't you come inside so the neighbors don't hear your business?
It's fine by me.
What were you arguing about?
Oh, we weren't. Somehow we just got on my least favorite topic of all, and we got all bent out of shape when I started telling her the truth about the Crane clan.
Perhaps you should stay on a subject you both agree on.
This is important, Mama. Louise, if the Cranes are so evil, then what about you and Sheridan?
What about us?
Her last name is Crane, and I know that you like her a lot.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no? And how is it that the two of you were really close a few months ago when something happened and she took off for Paris? I know that broke your heart.
Easy, Teresa.
And then when she came back, you spent nearly every waking minute with her. Anybody with eyes can see how much you care about her.
Look, Teresa, you don't know anything about it, all right?
Louise, she didn't mean to bring up a sore subject.
Well, I'm glad she did. I'd almost forgotten why things didn't work out between Sheridan and me back then. You know, one minute I'm starting to trust her with my thoughts, my feelings, my whole damn life. Then bam, she takes off to Paris. No explanation. Can't have a relationship with someone like that.
Please, just forget what I said. You and Sheridan are doing great again.
That's funny you should say that. Yeah, I thought so too after some major things went down tonight, but you just reminded me how blind I've been. There's no way anything serious could ever happen between me and a Crane.
I've been shooting my mouth off about Gwen and Teresa, and you haven't gotten a word in edgewise about Luis.
There really isn't much to say.
Well, I know better than that. I mean, with Luis's help, you got to the root of your nightmare tonight. So how does that make you feel about him?
Mixed up. One minute I think he's a stubborn, opinionated jerk, and I ask myself, how can I trust someone who hates our family as much as he does?
Well, and then what?
Well, then the next I see a whole other side to him. He's caring, generous, sensitive. How am I supposed to feel when I don't even really know who he is?
But you're definitely drawn to him.
Like no other man I've ever known. You know what, though? I don't want to talk about this now. What's more important is you leveling with Gwen in the morning.
Well, I know Gwen's going to be hurt when I tell her that there's not going to be a wedding. I just hope she understands that it's the right thing to do.
Don't keep me hanging. Just tell me what it was you were about to say.
What time did you say your mom would be home?
Any minute, I guess. But do you even really care?
Simone asked me to sleep over. I want to make sure it was okay with your folks.
Well, you know you can. You sleep here as much as you sleep at your own house. But I guess I better check the machine just to make sure.
You haven't forgotten you kissed someone and told her you loved her, have you?
Oh, of course not. But I told you how that happened.
Sure, but it'll break Simone's heart if you tell her it didn't mean anything. I'm so afraid it'll affect her eating disorder.
You positive that she got a problem with that? Because I personally have never seen it.
Are you kidding? You should have seen her at the barbecue we just came from. She told everybody she wasn't hungry, but I called her pigging out all by herself. I asked her about it and she denied it, but I'm worried about her, Chad. Now, do you believe me? She's getting ready to stuff her face again. If you tell Simone you don't love her, I don't want to think what she's gonna do.
You okay?
Oh, I'm great.
Yeah? I mean, you sure? Listen, Kay told me what you was up to in here.
She did?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought maybe you'd be hungry.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I could use a bite. How about you?
I don't think